yes, I am holding the phone because I somewhat dismantled my vanity because I'm about to wash my makeup brushes. But check out today's look. I was going for a bolder eye. As you know, my quest for 2024 is to get better at eye looks, and so this is probably, I think it's my third attempt so far this year, and I think it came out pretty good. As always, I am critical enough to see things that I would want to improve upon. One, I would want them to look the same so that they don't look the same. But beyond that, again, I am completely satisfied with the try, completely satisfied with how it came out. I actually went out in the street with this look, so that means that it was pretty good. Um, but also in this video, you will see me trying two different techniques at trying to get the color to pop. So if you want to see how I was able to accomplish this look, keep watching, and if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. Thanks for watching.
First off, we have to pick a color. So the color that I ended up choosing was the one on your right. And that's the blue that we're going to be using for this eye look. So as usual, I'm going to start with my eyebrows. For me, that just seems to work logically. I start from the top and go down, kind of, sort of. But yeah, so we're going to start with my eyebrows. So I'm using this got to be gel to get those eyebrow hairs in place. My eyebrow hairs are pretty sparse, so it's not that much to move around. But I'm going to let that dry down a little bit. And I was going to use my usual NYX brow pencil. However, when I started to use it, I realized that there were no more clicks left, so I was out. So I have this Anastasia brow definer, I think is what it's called. And I bought that a while back, and just for a time just like this, when I run out of my NYX pencil. So I'm trying to show you the tip there. The tip, it's like wide and angled. And as you can see, it looks kind of white, kind of ashy looking. Y'all, for the most part, when I buy these eyebrow definers, really a lot of these more expensive ones, they kind of, for me, make my eyebrows look a little ashy. And then too, I'm trying to get the feel of this because it's wider than a regular pencil than I normally use. Most of the time when I see people demo these, they get hair-like strokes. I don't get hair-like strokes. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. But I mean, product is coming off. It's just not in strokes. So I'm pretty much just going to color them in, fill them in to my liking. And yeah, then we're going to go from there. All right, we're going to go in with some concealer to define the brows. That concealer that I'm using, I believe it's Too Faced Born This Way. That is the concealer that I was using before I got the NARS concealer that I use on my face pretty consistently. But yeah, I'm really trying to use up a lot of these products that I have, that I've used for, you know, a short period of time, a long period of time, whatever the time. I want to use up a lot of the products that I have before I buy more. And that's my goal. That's my goal for this year too, y'all. So in addition to trying to improve on my eye looks and of course my techniques in general, I got a lot of products and I need to use them up. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I am trying 2 different methods on my lids. So this first method, I had come across a video where this YouTuber was, if I can find it, I'll tag it. But basically, she was talking about 8 uses for the MAC Fix Plus spray, and one of them was to get your eyebrow color to pop and to use the Fix Plus spray on your lid. Well, I had already put concealer on, so of course I had to clean it off. And also, one of the uses for the Fix Plus spray is to clean up mess ups. So I got a double use from that. So the other method, as you can see in the left kind of video screen there, one of the other methods I saw to get your color to pop was to mix the color with some concealer. And of course, it's going to make the color diffuse a little bit or lighter. But you mix that and then you put it on the lid first. And then you put your color on there. So y'all know, I know that looks crazy. But we're gonna see how this turns out. So as you see, I'm adding some transition color. I probably should have done that on that eye first, but I didn't do it. So lesson learned. I know what to do the next time if I use that method. But again, I probably would have thought about it if I hadn't been trying to do too much and do two different methods at the same time. Like, I'm skilled like that. But I'm gonna get there, y'all. I'm gonna get there. So now I'm putting a darker brown in my outer V, and then I'm going to use some matte black because that brown wasn't as dark as what I wanted it to be. So I'm using a matte black out of, I believe that's an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And yeah, I'm just trying to blend that line up some. All right, please excuse any background noise you hear. My son is playing games with his friends. So even though he's on a completely different floor in a different part of the house, he is still super duper loud. So that's the blue palette. That is a palette by ColourPop. So the blue that I showed y'all earlier that I chose, so I am putting it on this right lid. And yeah, so we're gonna see if this color really pops. So far, I think it's looking pretty good. As you can see, I am packing it on to get the color payoff that I want, and then doing some blending as I go along. So here comes the moment of truth. This is the other method where you mix the color with the concealer, and then you add the color on top to get your color that you're using to pop. And again, I think this looks pretty good. I think the color looks pretty good on both sides. This was a pretty good experiment, I think, and I am definitely gonna probably try both of them again, but only one at a time. So I would do the same thing on both eyes. And of course, I want to see how this works out with like different colors. And as you can see, what I'm doing here on this eye, because I applied it with my finger, the product kind of went sort of, I wouldn't say everywhere, but it definitely was not detailed or organized. So I'm trying to cover up some of that underpainting, maybe. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it, underpainting. So I'm just going to try to continue to blend and yeah, get that eye looking a little bit more like how I want it to look. And then we're going to move on with the rest of the face. So here I have no idea what I put on my face because I thought it was primer, but it's not. You're going to see the primer next. I think I had tried the Supergoop Resetting Mist. I think that's what I put on my face. So I'm going to use this primer. It's by NYX. It's the Shine Killer. So I use that because I get pretty oily in my T-zones. And sometimes I use that in another primer on other areas of my face. But this day I kept it simple. So I'm going to use my NARS concealers. I use one color under my eyes, and then I use a different color down the middle of my face. So you'll see that in a bit. That is a tinted moisturizer by NARS. This is a new brush in a brush set I got by Real Techniques, and it's supposed to be to apply foundation smoothly and evenly, but y'all, that was taking too long. So I decided to abandon that brush and go to one of my denser brushes that I normally use to apply foundation and tinted moisturizer. So that's what I'm doing now. And again, that is a tinted moisturizer by NARS. So this is the other color concealer that I'm using down the middle of my face. And I'm going to let it dry down just a little bit while I blend in the other concealer that had already been sitting on my face. So y'all, what's your favorite part about putting on makeup? I ain't even gonna lie, like eyeshadows. Probably because it's not my strong suit just yet, but I'm working on it. It's not my favorite, but I do love a challenge, so I'm having a good time doing it. But my favorite is once I got my eyes done, my eyebrows done, and then I put on my foundation, y'all, and then I start adding other stuff on, y'all. That's my favorite because it just kind of all comes together. So yeah, tell me what your favorite part about putting makeup on. Mine is foundation, but that's foundation after I've got my eyes and everything done. Okay, so from here on out, let's just vibe out to some music. And I probably will be back a little bit later to talk some about what happened here.
All right, everyone, this is how the look turned out. I would say in, oh, my nose is always itching after I do my makeup. I would say, okay, so I used two methods to try to get the colors to pop and to not be like, you know, muddy looking. I wanted it to be vibrant and to show up really good. So I would say in terms of both of the methods that I used, I would say they both work. So the method on this eye, I used the Studio Fix, the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray. I saw a YouTube video last night. I came across a video just randomly that was about the ways that you can use, it was like 8 ways you can use the Fix Plus spray. So that was one of the ways that was in there. So I was like, oh, since I'm already planning on trying something, I'll just try both of them at the same time. So that was this eye, which is my right eye. The left eye, I came across a video, I think last weekend, where it said to get your shadows to pop or your colors to pop, you mix that shadow with some concealer, and then you dab it on to the lid, you know, let it dry, and then apply your color. And I would say, looking at both of these, I think I like this one better in terms of the color. But one of the things that I'll have to be careful of, because of course I applied it with my fingers, but if you look kind of around, let me turn this light a little bit. Let's see. If you kind of look around there, you'll see, you will see kind of like a halo of the lighter shade. So I just need to make sure the next time that I either cover that or maybe I apply it with a brush. I'm not too sure. I might need to go back and look at the video again to see exactly how she did it. I thought she did it with her fingers, but I could be wrong. So the other thing I tried today was this white under the lid. Don't like it. I see other people do it and it looks great, but it's either the eyeliner that I have, which is Bold Eye by NK, and it may be gone now, but it even transferred to the upper lid. But anyway, that looks not as clean. Maybe I need to try it with a different one. I don't know. But it's Saturday. I'm going with it for today. I'm just going out to run a couple of errands, so I think it's fine for that and for what I wanted to try. Let's see, what else did I try new today? Okay, so also new today, I tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer pencil. I've had a pencil with that kind of tip before, but it was kind of like more of a browner brown. This brown looks almost black. But anyway, I can definitely say I prefer more of the pencil tip than whatever kind of tip that was. And y'all, my vanity is such a mess. I need to clean it up because I don't even know what I did with the. So this is the NYX pencil that I normally use, and it's about out, but it has more of like a pencil tip. So I can definitely say I prefer that one because the brow definer, I definitely think it has its place, but as you can see, this tip, it's an angle tip, and let me see if I can get it out enough. It's kind of thick. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's different. It'll just be something that I'll have to get used to. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I think it did what it was supposed to do. But in terms of, applying, I think I prefer the pencil tip more. Let's see. I definitely also tried, I don't know if I pulled it off, but I tried to be a little bit more careful about product placement, like placement of the contour here and here, and of the blush as well. I've been trying to do a better job of the product placement, and I think I see an improvement. So we'll just keep going onward and upward. Overall, I am satisfied. There's plenty more things that I want to try. So y'all stick with me. Y'all stick with me and see how this journey is going. And again, I definitely feel like I'm on the path to improvement. And y'all, I just want to be able to apply my makeup and apply it better, and then also apply it for the occasion. I think, more now I'm just kind of practicing getting it on, but I do want to be a little bit more strategic about applications for the occasion, like eye looks and how much to define and sculpt. I have not sculpted yet. Hopefully I'll try that soon, but yeah, so let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Bye.